Hey everyone, welcome back. Guys, this video is for Pabbly Connect users and here I am about to explain a feature of Pabbly Connect which is called text formatter. So guys, text formatter is a feature which allows you to alter the text or format the text in various forms, and this text you can receive from many different applications. Okay, so many a times we set up automations to handle the data, the text kind of data that we are receiving from any email or from any other application like the spreadsheet or from any other application. So here let me explain to you how you can use text formatter to change the format of the text that you're receiving. So guys, this is my Pabbly Connect's dashboard and here is a workflow that I have created. So the first time viewers, if you want to know how to reach the dashboard and how to create a workflow, you can watch any other video of ours and you can see how to reach the dashboard and how you can create this kind of workflow. So guys, here in this workflow, I have connected Google Sheets application in the trigger, and I have connected it and fetched the response from my spreadsheet like this in this response received section. Okay. So guys, if you want to know how to connect Google Sheets in the trigger step, you can check any other video of ours based on Google Sheets application. We have many videos on our channel in which we have connected Google Sheets in the trigger. So you can check any of it and you can learn how you can do this. Okay. And this is the spreadsheet actually I have connected, and here you can see I have this data in this column, and I have this text kind of data and I have other data as well. Okay, and I have fetched this whole data here in this response section, and here you can see we got the data label here in which we have this text and all the things. Okay, so that's how we can fetch the response from our spreadsheet. Okay, now guys, I'm going to use this action step, and here I am going to use text formatter feature of Pabbly, and I'll show you what we can do with this data, this text data. Okay, so search for text formatter here. This is text formatter, select it. Okay, and we have many action events available here. You can see extract parent, find in text, replace text. So I am going to explain most commonly used features of text formatter, which is used by many of our users. Okay, so let's say start with replace text. So what replace text will do, you can see here, it will replace a text by a given text. So just select it, click on connect, and here it is asking for the text, and here you can see it is saying enter text you would like to find and replace values within. So guys, here if we have received this text from our spreadsheet, and let's say that I want to replace this marketing word with a different word. Let's say I want to replace this marketing and I want to put here business. Okay, so first of all, what you need to do, you have to click here and map the data label. Okay, this data label. So to map it here, you just have to click here and you will find this Google Sheets step in the drop down. And from here, just map this data label like this. Okay. And here it is asking enter the text value to be searched. So here it is asking which word you want to replace. So I want to replace this marketing word. So you have to put here marketing. Okay. Okay. Put here marketing, and here it is asking replace. So here you have to enter the value to be replaced. So I want to replace this marketing word with business word. Okay. So I have put here business. Now let me click on save and send test request. And now you can see in the result label, in the place of marketing, here we have email business. Okay. And here you can see we have email marketing written here, and this marketing word got replaced by business word. Okay. So this is a feature which you can use for many purposes. Okay. And let me show you another feature of text formatter. I am connecting text formatter again. I'll show you individually every feature. So I'm selecting text formatter again. And now let's select the action event as this one, text formatter basic formatting. So it has many features inside this. So select text formatter basic, click on connect, and here it is asking the string. So here you have to enter the string of text that you have received from any other application. So we have received the string of text here in this data label. So I'm going to map the same label here, map the label from Google Sheets like this. And here you can see we have this transform option, and it will allow you to capitalize, lowercase, uppercase, title case, pluralize, markdown to HTML. So we have many options here. And let me show you. Let's say you want to convert Markdown language into HTML language. So Markdown is a language you see on many web pages as well as HTML. So let's say you receive any data in Markdown language and you want to convert it into HTML and send it to any other application. So you can use this Markdown to HTML feature. Just select it and click on Save and Send Test Request. And you can see in the result, we got the Markdown language converted into HTML. As you can see, we have this HTML tag added here with a P in angle brackets. And here you can also see this HTML tag. So we do not have many text because this is a simple text, but it got converted into HTML format. Okay. And if you want to reverse this, you can also do that. Let's say now we got the text of string of text in HTML format. Okay. Let's say we want to convert it into Markdown only. Okay. So I'm selecting text formatter again. Select the action event as basic formatting text. Okay. Click on connect. And in the string, I'm going to use this third step and I'll map this HTML label. Okay, result label in which we have the data in HTML format. And now I'm going to use this one, remove HTML tags. So let's say you have received the data, the text in HTML version, and you want to remove the HTML text from the data. You can use this remove HTML tags option. And now click on Save and Send Test Request, and you will see that the tags are removed from the data. You can see in this text we have no HTML tags as we have here. Okay, so this is one feature. Now let's see what we have more in text formatter. So I'm selecting text formatter again. And now the action event, let me select text basic formatting only. Click on connect and let's map the string. So from this transform option, I'm going to use this option, extract email address. So guys, by using this option, you can extract any email address if you have here in this text. Suppose that you have received a long text and it has some email addresses inside the text and you want to extract those email addresses for further communication. So you can use this extract email address option. Click on Save and Send Test Request. And here you can see in the result, we got an email address extracted from the text. Okay, right? So this is one feature. And let me connect one more time text formatter. Okay. And now let's select a different action event now, which is split text. Okay. So what a split text will do, it will split a string into a list of substrings by a given separator. Okay. Select this, click on connect. And now it is asking text to split. So here let's map the same data label. Okay. And here it is asking the separator. Okay. So guys, here you can put any word, any symbol, or if you want to separate this text between the spaces, from the spaces you can put here space as well. Okay. So put here space as a separator, you just have to copy this space text like this in this format and paste it here. Now let me show you that we have this text here and I want to separate this text from this word sending. Okay, so I'm going to use sending as a separator. Okay, and here you can see segment index option. So here it will provide you these 4 options: first, second, last, second to last, and all. So if you use first, let me show you how the response will appear. So if you use segment index as first, click on Save and Send Test Request. the text will be separated out like this. You can see email marketing is the act of. So we have received this text only, and this is the first segment of the text before this word. Okay, so before the separator is the first segment. So if you select the segment index as first, it will give you the first segment in the result label. Now let's check another option, second option. Click on save and send test request. And now you can see in the result label, we got the second segment of the text, which is the text after this word sending. Okay, from here to the last. Okay, now let's check another segment index, last. Click on save and send test request. And here you can see we got this data, which is the last segment index from this whole text. Okay, so this means if this word repeats after if this word sending repeats one more time in this text, so the segment after that last sending word will be fetched here in this response label like this. Okay, and let's try one more time, second to last. So we have all these options. You can use all these options for different purposes. You can select all also. Let me show you how the response will appear when you select the segment index as all. Okay, now you can see we got three result labels here, 0, 1 and 2. Okay, so this means we have this sending word as a separator 3 times in the paragraph in this text. Okay, so in the result 0 label, it is showing us the first segment before this separator. You can see email marketing is the act of, and here it is showing after that a commercial message and all the things. Okay, and here in the third result label we have another segment which is the segment after the second word, second separator. Okay, right, so this is how you can use this feature, split text feature. Very useful feature it is. Now let me click on this plus icon and let's connect text formatter again, and we are going to try a different feature. Okay, now select the action event as text parser. Okay, so after selecting text parser, click on connect. And what text parser will do, let me show you. Text parser is used to parse a text by giving text match before or after text match. This means this will fetch out the data or the string of text between two words. Okay, let me show you. First of all, in the text, let's map the label that we have received from Google Sheets. Okay, and here it is asking text after and text before. So here you have to enter two words, and the data, the text between those two words you will be having in the result label. Okay, so here in this text after, I'm going to put here email. Okay, email, and the text before label I'm going to type here message. Okay, message. So here you can see in the first sentence, email marketing is the act of sending a commercial message. We want that this text from marketing to commercial will be fetched out in the result table. Okay, so we have entered email as the text match after and message as the text match before. Okay, click on save and send test request, and here you can see marketing is the act of sending a commercial. So this text between email and the message is fetched out here in the result label. Okay, right. Now let's connect text formatter again and let's see another feature. Okay, now in the action event, what we have, so we have this truncate feature. Okay, click on connect, and what truncate will do, truncate will trim the whole paragraph into unlimited words. Okay, so this feature is very useful if you want to create headlines or captions for your social media. So Suppose that you are receiving the whole blog post from any of your blogger website and you want to share that blog as a headline for your social media or as a caption for your social media, you can use this feature. Or let's say if you want to make out a tweet out of that blog, you can use this feature as well. So first of all, in the text label, map the data that you have received from any application like this. And now let's put the maximum length of the words that we want as 250 or 240. Okay, according to the Twitter word limit, I have put here 240. If you want to skip some characters, you can put the characters here. Right now I do not want to skip it. And append ellipsis. Okay, so if selected to true, we will add the below text value to the end of string. So suppose that if you put a limit of words here, and it will show you the result label, and that result in that result the sentences are not making any sense, or you receive incomplete sentence. Okay, so you can put some ellipsis in the end. Okay, let me show you how. Make it this append ellipsis option true. Okay, and let's say if you want to put some dots at the end of the sentence, if it is not complete, so you can put here dots like this 1 2 3, or you can write to be continued. This is if you want to put it here like this. Now let me click on save and send test request. And here you can see in the truncated result label, we got the data in 240 words limit, and here you can see in the end, you can see it is showing it in dot 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 to be continued. This means we got this sentence incomplete, so we have this dot dot dots added here and to be continued added here in the end of the string. This is how you can create headlines or captions. Okay, so this is a useful feature. Now let's connect text formatter one more time. Okay, and let's see what we have in the action events now. Truncate. Okay, URL encode / decode. Okay, let me show you. Click on connect. So guys, many a times we receive URLs as well from different kind of applications, and sometimes we receive the URLs in encoded format. So you can decode those URLs, or you can encode those URLs according to your need, according to whatever you want to do with that URL. Okay, so let me put here any URL. So in the URL label, I have put this URL, you can see. Okay, and it is saying convert space to plus. So if you have any space in the URL, you can encode it into plus sign by making it true, or you can make it false as you want. And let's encode the URL. So I'm using URL encode option and click on save and send test request, and let's see. And here you can see in this result table, we got the encoded format of this simple URL. Okay, right? So you can use it according to your need if you want encoded, and you can decode it as well using this same feature. You just have to select here decode, and this URL will be decoded. If you got this type of URL, that will be decoded into this format by the same feature. Okay, so I think we have done maximum of the features. Let's see if we have any other thing left in the text formatter. So here we have truncate. Okay, default value. Let me show you this also. Click on connect, select default value, click on connect, and in the value, just here you can see it is asking enter the text you would like to check if empty. So guys, this feature, this default value feature, we use when we want to pass a default value. Sometimes what happens, we receive a response from any other application, and in some labels we receive blank responses. So let's say that someone is filling any form of ours and he missed any field to fill in the form, so we'll receive a blank value in the response. So if you want to put any default value in place of that blank field, you can put the default value by using this text formatter feature. Okay, so in the value, just I am going to map the data that I have received from Google Sheets like this. And in the default value, let's say if this data label received blank or empty, I want to pass the value as pass only. Okay, so click on save and send test request, and this is it, status is success. Now whenever you receive this data label as empty, the default value you can pass is this value. Okay, or you can put any other default value. So these are some of the most widely used features used by our users of text formatter. So you can use this video as a reference to use text formatter. Thank you so much.